I'll just leave this on for now. All right, okay, head and neck. We are going to look at some more single leg strength tonight, but we won't be doing pistol squats. We'll be doing like some reverse lunging, but making it hard. All right, one more, and then back to center. Let's drop the head to the side. Relax the shoulders. Good. Hang out here. And when you're ready, half circles to the front. Couple more. Last one. All right, big arm circles. Yeah. Other way. Good. Let's open it front and back. I feel like I have to adjust this camera. Hold on, keep going. And opening it to the side. Two more on each side. Good. All right. Elbows. Bringing those hands towards the face. Full extension on the way out. Do 10 in each direction. Change if you haven't already. Good. And then big wrist circles. Other way. Good. All right, spinal roll downs. Tucking that head, rolling down. Best part of my day right here. I love this. Deep breath in at the bottom. Slowly rolling up, tucking the tailbone, bending the knees. That head is the last thing to come up. We'll do it again. This time we're going to bring our hands to one side. You know it, pushing into the floor. You can straighten those legs if you like. Other side. Back to center and slowly roll up. Okay, our side bends. Reach up to the side. All right, coming up, other side. Reach and bend. Turning that armpit towards the ceiling. Reaching the arm away. And then we're going to fold over this leg, relaxing the head, neck, and shoulders. couple of deep breaths here. And then we open it to the side. If you're on your left leg, left arm opens up. Bring the hand down, we'll go to the other side. Relaxing head, neck, and shoulders. Opening it up. Good, and then bringing it back down to center. We're going to grab the elbows. We're just going to hang out here at the bottom. We're going to sway side to side, bringing the weight into the balls of the feet. Keeping your legs as straight as you can. This should feel pretty good. You can keep your knees soft if you need to. But when you're ready, slowly rolling up. Good. And then big hip circles. Nice. One more and then we'll change direction. Nice. Last one. Good. Okay, ankles, big circles. Other way. And other foot. So pointing and flexing those toes, that heel or that foot. Ten in each direction. Good. Okay, let's move on to our bear walks. Actually tonight let's do the downward dog to high plank. We have push-ups in our workout tonight, so let's just get into that high plank position. We'll start in this downward dog position though with that tailbone lifted. So I just want to quickly review this because I talk a lot about this pelvis. I'll just come a little bit closer. So when I talk about lifting the pelvis or tilting that pelvis back or the tailbone back, we're sticking it out. So it's called an anterior pelvic tilt. We have an anterior pelvic tilt where we tilt it back, and then we have a posterior tilt where we tuck it under. So in that downward dog position, you're really thinking about tilting that pelvis back. So we're here. So we don't want it tucked. You see when I tuck it, my back rounds, but if I stick it out, it helps me straighten my back. So when we're in that downward dog position, even any stretching position, like even when we're in this position here, I think about tilting that pelvis. So this is like one fine small detail that I didn't even know about until this year, and I've been training for 25 years, and all this time I was never doing that in my stretch, but it's made a huge difference. So in this downward dog position, back is straight, arms are straight, and we're going to come into high plank for 10. Shoulders are strong. We're keeping them down away from the ears. Good. And when you've done 10, we'll do our shin box stretch, our diagonal stretch. So coming into a 90-degree position, hand outside the hip, coming up onto the knees, squeezing the glute. We're going to reach the arm around, 5 circles in each direction, keeping your eyes on your hand. Other side when you're ready. Five and five, keep squeezing that glute. Good. We'll go through those two things again. So down dog to plank for 10. And if you want to hold that high plank position for a beat, that would be okay. Just to make sure you're solid. Side stretch when you're ready. You know it now. Keep squeezing that glute. Other side when you're ready. Whew. All right, and when you're done, we'll stand up. And we will do our circles, our body circles. So reaching up, grabbing the wrist with one hand, side bend, fold forward, coming around. So 5 in each direction. And when you change directions, change wrists. Good. All right. Find a wall. We're going to do leg swings. So we've done these before. The foot will stay flexed, so those toes point up. We're going to swing the leg forward and back, making sure we squeeze that glute as we swing the leg back so we don't get into the low back. We're going for 10. And then 10 on the other side. Good. Then we're going to go across the body. So remember, when we're going across the body, we're rotating at the hip here. So the toes will point in as we come across the body and then out as we swing the leg out. Again, 10 on each side. Good. All right, moving on. We have lizard, pigeon. Sorry, I just have to look here. Scapular push-ups. All right. So we're going to start in lizard, 2 rounds. Lizard, pigeon, and scapular push-ups, like I said. Let's come into that lizard position, hands on the inside of the foot, back knee is on the floor or straight, front foot is connected to the floor, so we're applying pressure evenly throughout. We're going to do our circles when you're ready, pushing through those back toes, 5 in each direction. You can make those circles as big or as small as you like. Other side when you're ready. Good. Coming back to the other side, this time for pigeon. You bring that leg between the hands. And then just take a second to get comfortable here. Find your sweet spot. We're just going to breathe, and if you can, fold forward for 5. Other side. Oh, this is a tight side. So on one side you may be able to lean forward. Maybe on the other side, not so much. That's okay. Just notice it. Good. All right. Scapular push-up. So we're going to stay in the tabletop position. So knees are going to be on the floor. Under the hips, hands under the shoulders. So for this one, we're squeezing the shoulder blades together and pushing them away. The arms stay nice and straight, neck is neutral. Squeezing the shoulders together, pushing them away as much as you can. So let's do 10 like this. It's a small little move. There should be minimal movement through the waist and hips. This is all coming from the shoulders. For 10. That's it. Yeah, good. Okay, back to lizard. Almost forgot. It's going to send us back to pigeon. So again, with the circles, or if you want to add push-ups to this round, you can. That's it. Other side when you're ready. So even in lizard, you can think about that pelvic tilt, right? So that anterior tilt, tilting that pelvis back. And it might not even feel like anything is moving or anything is happening, but you still might feel something, like, and just even that intention will slowly get you there. All right, pigeon. Things might be feeling a little warmer now. Maybe we're a little bit deeper in the stretch. Leaning forward when you're ready. Other side. Okay, let's come out of this. We'll do one last set of scapular push-ups and then we'll move on. This time for your scapular push-ups, if you want to try them from the high push-up position, nothing changes, arms still stay straight. We're still pulling those shoulders down away from the ears. And we squeeze the shoulder blades together and push them away for a 10. For a small little move, I always find that one harder than I expect. Okay, so back to single leg strength today, but a little different. So this reverse lunge, split squat, Superman squat is an alternative for people who are struggling with the pistol squat. It might be if they have limitations in their ankles, in their ankle mobility, this might be a good option for them to start. So the full version of the move looks like this, where we start on one leg. I'm going back. I'm going to let my knee kiss the floor, and then I stand up. So if you want to just give it a try for fun, just to see what it feels like without me explaining anything, see where you're at. Good. Oh yeah, Eileen, you got that, no problem. Good. All right, you can rest. Okay, so you guys got it. But for anyone who's maybe watching the recording, some progressions, regressions. First thing you'll do is you'll step back like you would for a regular reverse lunge. But when you go to stand up, you're going to lift those toes off the floor. So you're going to rely as much as you can on this front leg. You're not going to push off of those back toes. You lean forward. So this is for all of us when we're coming up. We're going to lean forward, keeping that back straight. You should feel that glute engage. Then you push up. So that's the option. So you can step back, release the toes, and then see if you can drive up. That's your level 1. And then level 2. You see if you can step back without putting the foot down. So what we're going to do is 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other side. If it feels okay, and you do want more of a challenge, you're like, oh, Jeanette, like, come on. You can string the Superman squat and the pistol together. All right, so if that's you, you can do that, but you don't have to. Let's do the Superman squat. We're going to do 5 rounds, and we're going to pair it with push-ups. So our push-ups tonight will be a complex. So there's 5 steps to this push-up. Of course, you can just stay with level 1, wherever you're at, knees just going up and down, or, can everyone see me, I wonder? This is going to be, I think it's a 5-step, I think it's a 5-cycle push-up. So we start with the hands just facing forward like we would a normal push-up. Then the hands go wide. Then one hand goes up. Then the other hand goes up. Then both hands go up, and you come down to your forearms or your elbows and push up. So it's close, it's wide, staggered, staggered, and then down to the elbows. You can do as much or as little of it as you want. I think I usually only get through that whole cycle like once in the 30 seconds. So it's not something that you plow through super fast. We're good? No questions? Okay, cool. So starting in 15, Superman squats. If you can, if you have them, See if you can do it without rebalancing. So it's just staying on one foot the entire time. Noticing how it goes from side to side. Good. So really have to push through that front leg. So remember, if you're watching the recording, your option is to just step back, release the toe, drive up. Okay, getting ready. Here we go. If you have the mobility through the ankles, the closer you can keep your knee behind your ankle, like the further I go back with my knee, the harder it feels for me. If I can keep everything nice and close, I have a lot more control. All right, push-ups. But it requires more mobilities. Payoffs for everything. Okay, so hands close. Hands wide. Move one hand up so they're staggered. And the other one up so it's staggered. And then both hands up. You're going to come down to your elbows and push. Then you kind of have, you're going to go through it again. You'll have to reset to bring your hands back to under your shoulders for that push-up. All right, back to Superman squats. I personally found these harder to learn than pistol squats. I'm not sure why, but for me these ones were really tough. Okay, other side. Keep those shoulders down away from the ears. So we're still keeping those lats engaged. Just like I talked about last week with the pistol squat, the more you can keep everything close and tight, the easier it'll be to move up and down, to control the squat. Okay. Push-ups. So the feet here, because we keep moving the hands around, I like to keep my feet a little bit wide. I normally keep them together for a push-up, but in this case, I bring them apart. You can do as much or as little of the cycle as you like. If you just want to do the regular push-ups or the wide push-ups. Okay. Here we go. Remember, back is nice and straight. We lean forward as we drive out of the bottom. Keep that heel connected to the floor. side. There we go. So on the last 2 rounds of these, I'll give you an option. At the beginning I said you could add that pistol squat and that fancy walk back I did. But I'll give you another option for round 4, just to see if we can complicate things a little bit. Okay, here we go. Push-ups. Shoulders pulling down away from the ears. Remember, we're trying to keep that weight under the first knuckles. All right. So instead of adding a pistol squat, if you want to add a complexity to it, you can add a single leg deadlift. So we go back and single leg deadlift, which is actually a really nice combination. Or you can just stay with the squat. Whew. Okay, other side. But you should feel that stretch through the back of the ankle on these at the bottom. Can feel pretty intense. So same thing, squat or lunge and single leg deadlift if you want. Seeing if you can keep your balance. Shoulders down away from the ears. Okay. Push-ups. One more round after this. We have some fun stuff. Here we go. Keep those abs tight. There's a lot of abs here for push-ups. Okay, last round. So you choose. You can do just the squats or add the deadlift. Keep going. All right, other side. Nice, looks good, guys. Looks really good. All right, last time. Almost there. Good. And last time for push-ups. Yes, good. Keep it up. Strong, strong, strong. I always have to adjust my feet on that last part of this complex, that forearm part. Okay, grab a drink. Good job. Ooh, warm. So, just make sure, 1, 2, okay, 5 exercises, 4 rounds. The first one we haven't seen, but I'm going to challenge your coordination. It's a little bit of hip mobility, but we're going to keep the feet moving, so hopefully that heart rate will stay up a little bit. It's going to be a hip arc, so we've done these in warm-ups before, where we just rotate that hip back, the knees bent. What we're going to do is we're going to do that hip arc, and then we're going to switch sides. So we're going to do like alternating hip arcs. So if you've ever done any dancing, the way I say this to myself is like, is like a step ball change. Step ball change. Foot comes down, and then you're gonna go to the other side. So, you might not get it off the bat, but you're gonna go through it 4 times. So you're gonna just play with it. Even if you just do like a, let's see, can I do it with the feet without? I don't know how to explain it other than a step ball change. Step back, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. There, that's another way. Okay? And then we come down to the floor. We have some more cardio. So we did burpees earlier this week. We're gonna do like an upside down burpee this week. You're gonna love it, Thomas, I know. It's called a candlestick. We come down, we roll, and then we jump. Okay? So you can do it keeping the legs tucked, or if you want, you can bring them up. It's your choice. Try that. Try a couple of those. If you need your training wheels as you're coming up, and you need to use your hands to help push you up, great. The closer you can get your feet to your bum, the easier it will be for you to get up. Yeah, good, Eileen. Yep, just like that. And you'll see again, like as you go through it, you'll find, yeah, it'll come together. Cossack squats, alternating. So we've done these. So let's just stick with our single leg work that we've been doing. I mean, it can be a lateral squat, so the feet stay flat, connected to the floor, or if you want, you can bring it all the way down for Cossack. So we'll just do alternating, right and left. 1, 2, 3. What am I missing? There's so much tonight. Okay, onto the floor. We're gonna stay with abs. This time, so we've done these compression before in pike, where we lift one leg at a time. Tonight we're gonna do it in straddle. So if you imagine you have something here, you're gonna bring one leg over to meet the other. You can even place something there if you want, like a kettlebell. So again, we're going to resist just like we do in the pike one. We're going to assume that hollow body position. So the ribs are tucked. We're going to resist that temptation to lean back. So we want to keep that hollow body position here as we go from side to side. Okay? And then the last one, it's an angry cat plank. So what this means is it's like a plank, I don't want to say a plank on steroids, but it's as if you're sprinting. Like, this is the difference between a regular plank and this angry cat plank. It's going to feel a lot harder, and you might not be able to hold it as long, and that would be normal. So with the angry cat, what we're going to do, if we just do it from our knees, is we're going to push through the shoulders, okay? So we're pushing, we're rounded, but we're still keeping those shoulders down away from the ears. So the shoulders are down away from the ears, but we're pushing. We're going to hold that, ribs are tucked, then we extend the legs. But you should feel all this fire up. Yes. Yeah, good. Yeah, push up, 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 good. All right, cool, take a rest. We're gonna go through it 4 times. It's a lot, but I'll walk you through it. I'll be here with you every step of the way. We're gonna start in 15, starting with those hip arcs and the footwork. So right, left, right, left. Maybe I just won't say anything and let you do it. But watch it, or I mean, if the feet are too much, you can just do the mobility as well. Yeah, there it is. Good. Yeah. We're not moving too fast here, but we're moving. Let's do Cossack. We'll do Cossack before we do our candlesticks or lateral squats. Chest is up. Remember, shoulders down away from the ears, so those lats are on. We hinge the hips back. The back is staying nice and straight. Both feet are connected to the floor. If you want, you can come down into the Cossack, or you just stay with the lateral. Going back and forth here. My knee. Good. All right, now we'll do our candlesticks. So with the tuck or the legs straight, you can use your hands to help push you up, or not. Jump at the top or not, but I will encourage it. Yeah. Almost there. Okay, cool. What am I forgetting? Oh, straddle. Right, sorry. So, ribs tucked. Lifting the leg just as high as you can. Taking it out just as far as you can. If you notice you can't maintain this tuck, maybe bring the legs in a little bit closer. angry cat plank. Okay, so protract those shoulders, push, 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 ribs tucked, keep pushing. So here, we're really focusing on keeping that weight under the first knuckles. Keep those ribs tucked, keep pushing up through those shoulders. Squeeze the legs. All right, back to hip arcs. All right, here we go. Nice. Good. Nice. All right, lateral squats. Here we go. Shoulders down away from the ears. Back is straight. Good, keep it up. Candlestick. Sorry. And then straddle. Whew. Here we go. So if you are doing it with the legs up, it's almost like a reverse hollow body, or like an upside down hollow body. Point the toes, squeeze the legs. Okay, straddle. Set it up. Find that position, tuck the ribs. Nice. See if you can initiate that lift with the abs. So we're compressing here. Good. Angry cat. This time for angry cat, actually, stay with me. We're going to kneel. We're going to put our hands in front of our knees. We're going to assume that position. And then we're just going to lift the knees off the floor. We're not going to extend them. We're just lifting the knees. You can tuck the toes if you want, or keep the tops of the feet down. But keep pushing. Push, push, push. Keep that weight under your first knuckles. Push, push, push. Good. Yeah, nice. Okay, halfway. Our little fancy steps. 7.5 minutes. Here we go. Yeah. Cossack or lateral. Let's do it. Almost there. Good. Candlesticks. Whew. I like these ones though. Let's do it. Getting harder and harder to get up. There. Okay, straddle. Hi. So point your toes. We want the legs engaged here. So we're pointing the toes, squeezing the legs. Nice. Cool. Last time. Oh no, wait, angry cat, sorry. So we'll do it the same way we did the last time. So let's, we'll keep our body weight nice and close. So this should maybe feel a little bit harder. Push in, shoulders, lift the knees, keep them tucked. If you have the flexibility or mobility, you want to see if you can straighten the legs from here. Get the shoulders over the wrists. Arms are straight. Weight under those first knuckles. Push, push, push. Don't stop pushing. All right. Last time. Whew. Okay. Nice. Oh yeah, it's coming. Good. Lateral. Let's get those lats on. Shoulders away from the ears. Our back is straight, our chest is going to stay out. Good. Cool. Candlesticks. My kid's doing handstands. I hear the banging. Here we go. It's okay, Beatrice.
I'm not doing it. I'm doing everything but handstands.
Oh. job. Okay, straddle. Just 2 more. Finishing with abs. Let's focus on those abs for 60 seconds. All right. Initiating that lift. From here. Good. Keep those ribs tucked. Don't lean back. Of course, the higher and further you move your leg, the harder it is. All right, last time. Big, big push. Keep those arms straight. You can even think about corkscrewing those elbows so that your elbow pits face the front. Push, push, push. Come onto your toes. If you want, straighten the legs. Keep looking between your thumbs. Weight under those first knuckles. So shift it if you need to. Push, push, push. Tuck those ribs. Push, push, push. Good job. Little drink. Oh, good job. Okay, let's start on the floor, or on our back, sorry. And I like this one with the feet wide. We're going to drop the knees to one side. So if your knees are to the right, we're stretching the front of that left leg. And we're slowing down our breath, focusing on that exhale. All right, other side. Ooh. Again, always paying attention to how it feels from side to side. All right, let's do our figure 4. So crossing the right ankle over the left knee, reaching through the window and pulling that leg in towards you. Flex the feet. All right, let's go to the other side for that one. Left ankle over right knee. If you need to take a second to let that knee flare out or help guide it out, you can do that. No need to rush into any of these stretches. Take your time. All right, release. Let's come onto our belly. All right, so hands under the shoulders or slightly in front. We're going to peel the body off the floor. You know it. Stretching that front body. Squeeze the glutes. Keep the feet connected to the floor. Eyes up at the ceiling, looking back, back, back. And then coming back down to the floor. One piece at a time. That head is the last thing. We're going to do it one more time. Peeling off. And then coming back down. And then pushing yourself back into child's pose. Keeping those arms extended out in front of you. And a nice stretch through the upper body here. We'll walk the hands to one side. So if your hands are to the right, you can think about trying to get that left armpit towards the floor. See how that affects your stretch. And then we'll go to the other side. And back to center, and we'll slowly come up.